Everything should be good now. So, let's go ahead and head on over. Make sure all the audio is working correctly. It's not because I'm not at the right spot. Of course. There we go. My nose. Okay. So hello to all my starlights and to those who have wandered on in. Hello, my name is Hitomi. And today we're going to be continuing some more Honkai Star Rail. And seeing if maybe I can get through the freaking Alchemy. Gosh dang it. Why cannot say? My brain is not working today, I see. That's it. Jeez. But anyways, we're going to do the Alchemy Commission and see if we can get through the fight that stumped us last time. So let's go ahead and we'll have to do some cleanup stuff real quick. Did it not send out more people? Ball. And of quest on Hung's storyline. We can only get to after we finish what we're on, so that's fun. Oh, there's a thing nearby. Okay. The Cavern of Corrosion. Okay. And there's where we need to be. Yes, we've seen this before.
It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Stand down.
Still water not. I weep for the departed. It takes a fall.
The lives of short-lived species are so fleeting. I seek death.
Forward!
Again.
I'm fine.
Still water uplift.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
For lift. I weep for the departed. It takes a fall.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Why did you come to the Xianzhou? To seek immortality? You don't have to appease Jingwen. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus can provide all that you desire.
Sanctus Medicus, that's it. Couldn't remember the stupid name of the...
It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head. Spend freely.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I weep for the departed. It takes a fall. Still water uplift.
It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Okay, finally. We got through that.
Hold on. We'll find someone to help.
Oh.
Don't waste waste your time. They've converted me. I don't have much longer. Go. The Master Diviner's troops are ahead.
He stops talking. It could be because he's exhausted, or he's waiting for you to leave him be.
Let's go.
Y'all. So now we finally get into the place. Okay.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were in hiding for so long. Now they finally show their face. Did the Master Diviner fail to foresee this?
Spend freely. Just for a bit.
Stand down.
Still water.
No dirty tricks. It's on me. Just for a bit.
Stand down.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I weep for the departed. Its gate shall fall. Still water.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Another blood debt repaid.
Who goes there?
Stream forth. Gleam of old blade.
I got one more of those left.
Again. Spend freely. Just for a bit.
Still water.
Just for a bit.
I weep for the departed. Its gate shall fall.
Stand down.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Still water.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Oh. There goes Acheron.
Spend freely. Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. It's on me.
Stand down. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Spend freely.
Okay, there's Status has been reset. Heading to target. Okay, so it's like the... what you call it? Back on, Bellabog. Thank you. Okay, I forgot I had actual food in here because that's not something that comes up most of the time. Okay, there's something there, but I may want to try and wait until I get done with the... oh, dang. The... okay. At least get them... get their HP up.
Green floor.
Okay, Acheron, you're out of, ability, but... that is one useful ability to have.
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Still water uplift.
Again. No dirt. Oh. It's on me. Watch your head. Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Stand down. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It takes a heart.
It's on me.
Still water uplift.
Spend freely. Huh? Or maybe I'll take it all! Watch your head!
Destined for oblivion.
Stand down. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I weep for the departed. This too shall fall. Another blood debt repaid.
Who goes there? Show yourselves!
We're right in front of you.
It's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
You recognize us?
Are you not the General's guests? The Master Diviner prophesied your arrival. We were ordered to wait for you under any circumstances.
Who was here?
Yes, the Master Diviner ordered us to remain stationed here and went to scout ahead. They're saying the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have returned. They haven't been seen for an age. The troops are anxious. It's good that you're here. The Master Diviner said the Knights weren't to move out until you arrived. Please wait in the camp. We'll decide on our next steps once the Master Diviner returns. That the Cloud Knights received orders not to advance is a bad sign. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I've heard the name before. If memory serves, they're an underground sect of the Abundance that's said to have lain dormant within the Cienjo, plotting to overthrow the Alliance. The Stellaron has certainly caused Abundance-like abnormalities. Is that what motivated the Disciples to come out of the shadows? No. The Knight's main force remains intact. Something must have happened. Something we're not aware of. The Master Diviner isn't here. Let's head into camp and see what we can learn from the troops here.
Good idea. Why don't you take a look around, benefactors? My feet need a rest.
There's a ghastly paleness in the face of the resident Cloud Knight. As you approach him, he nods his head in salute.
Forgive me for being brief. Warfare is a dangerous business. There's no time for idle chat.
How's the
We took
situation?
over this place a few hours ago under the Master Diviner's command. It was only afterwards that we learned our enemies were none other than the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, those who worship the Plague's author. Everything was going as planned. The sorcerers of the disciples and the fantastic creatures they commanded were no match for us. And after a while, our comrades suddenly started to slaughter one another.
The Mara. They became Mara struck.
Curse it. What Sanctus Medicus sorcery did they use on us? The greatest fear of the Cienjo people is succumbing to our Mara-struck form around others. To do so means that we have given up on being human, lost the abomination sleeping in our immortal blood, and violated the Rainbow's admonishments. What the disciples of Sanctus Medicus did are despicable acts that every Alliance resident detests. I swear to the Arbiter that I will avenge my comrades.
Ah. The Cloud Knight is standing next to a captive. He steps aside after you explain your identity and show him the General's order.
You want to ask questions? Fine. But I must be present the whole way through. This part needs to be recorded as testimony.
Finally, someone to talk to.
These Cloud Knights are so serious, so boring.
About stellar.
Shining Seed? I've seen it. So beautiful. If you gaze into it, there's a voice inside that speaks to you.
Great.
Do you still remember Cocolia?
Yes. It's hard not to remember Cocolia. It hasn't been that long, March.
The Master said we could inject new life into the ambrosial arbor with it. I didn't believe it at first. We tried many methods, spending multiple lifetimes of short-life species, yet the arbor showed no signs of resurrection. But look upon it now. Only the power of an eon can recreate the miracle. Yes, the mighty Sanctus Medicus, the abundance.
About the ambrosial arbor.
So, you witnessed it too? The ambrosial arbor's resurrection. Magnificent. In the Befall era, so far in the past that even long-life species cannot recall, Sanctus Medicus the Abundance gifted the ambrosial arbor to the Xianzhou Luofu. With that sacred tree, humanity realized many miracles. The fallow earth, the western soapberry, the altered flesh. But that devilish archer ruined everything. They twisted right and wrong and erased Sanctus Medicus's achievements. But soon we will return to the glory of the Befall era. You've seen the fantastic creatures that fought with us. They are only minor gifts of the ambrosial arbor.
Shut it, rambling rodent. The Cloud Knights will root all of you out soon.
What did you do to these Cloud Knights?
What did we do? We cured our kin. It must hurt to be trapped in such weak flesh and blood.
You scum! If the Order allowed, I would cut you down now.
Oh, you don't understand. A short-life species couldn't understand. Mara struck? Bah! It's a second life gifted by Sanctus Medicus. To eliminate the self, to achieve transcendence, a life of true freedom. I see a desire for power in your eyes. This life is too short for you, isn't it? I can help you.
You're right.
Don't listen. His words are poison.
We're just having fun, sir. Without the blessing of the abundance, you short-life species would never be able to endure the transformation.
I have no more questions.
When the Master Diviner gets back, we might be in for tough times. It's making me a little nervous. Are you ready?
Ready. Okay, so I have to complete some missions. Okay, let's do these extras, and then, because I don't want to lose any missions.
Even of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
always feel like we're missing something here at the Realm Keeping Commission's Chancery, but I can't never remember what. You've come at just the right time. Help me rule out some possibilities. Say, tell me, what do you think our office is missing? I don't know. Up, ad. Okay. Ad break, and then we'll be back to it. Okay, ad break is done. Now back to it. What is the commission missing? I don't know. Promo materials? Not that. I raised this with Jingyan before. Whether we should be better at promoting how good the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery is at what it does. But she gave me a list of all the things we've done recently, and there isn't really anything to be proud of. Once we crack a major case that even the Ten Lords Commission can't solve, then I'll let the whole Exalting Sanctum know about how great the Realm Keeping Commission is. Until then, we'll keep things on the down low. Small ornaments. Make the place feel alive. Actually, I've thought about that. I've been a big fan of alcoholic nectar, and once stashed 2 bottles of alcoholic willow woods in the Chancery, but Officer Jingying threw them out. She said that this is the workplace, and it would be undignified if anyone found out. Also, I like pretty Foxian actresses, so I put up a couple pictures on my desk to hurt my spirits. But Officer Jingyan confiscates those too. She said this is the workplace and those images are indecent. The only way the Realm Keeping Commission feels alive is through all the courier parcels on the ground. What about an officer who's actually productive? Young lady, that remark is uncalled for. At least Officer Jingyan is doing her work, and as long as Officer Jingyan is here, then the Realm Keeping Commission lives up to its name. That Songyang kid may be lazy, but he's smart. I have high hopes for his future. Naturally, if anything actually happens to the Exalting Sanctum, you'll find me to be extremely reliable officer. Is that really now? It's not really the time to be thinking about that. Yeah, I can't figure out even if I rack my brain. I think I'll play a few rounds of Celestial Jade after work and think about it through it. Alright, let's get down to business, young lady. What do you want? I heard you require my assistance.
Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you came. It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My Realm Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of them for rescuing her back in Exalting Sanctum Plaza.
All in a day's work.
As I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred. Thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terrifying but avoidable fate for Xianzhou natives. The puzzling thing is that despite the Commission's protection, we're now seeing an increase. More and more citizens, In particular, those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knights are becoming stricken with Mara. Moreover, the Marastruck have taken on a horrifying appearance, as if they're turning into some sort of monster. This certainly differs from what I thought I knew about the illness.
So, do you need me to eliminate the Marastruck?
We wouldn't have the audacity to trouble you with that. The General has a plan to suppress the illness. You're a capable person, and since the General entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter of time before you run into Marastruck. If you come across any clues, remember to inform the Realm-Keeping Commission straight away. My colleagues and I will handle any situation with haste and to the best of our ability. Speaking of which, have you made any discoveries so far?
Oh, so I have to find things. Daho carefully reads the letter you delivered. His expression reflects his disbelief as he reads it again. Daho sweats profusely as he apologizes and bolts away. After a while, he returns with a girl.
I read the letter. I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm-Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. I contacted the Seat of Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General. Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzhu, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor. I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
I read the letter you obtained from the Marastruck. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Marastruck. Thanks to your efforts, we now have a lead. To an outsider, this letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy.
Are you talking about the Merciful Medicus?
Correct. The term Merciful Medicus is one of respect. One that any law-abiding citizen of the Alliance would never dare utter. It refers to none other than the enemy of the people of the Xianzhou. The one we now call the Plague's author, the Eon of Abundance, Yao Shi. The author of this letter was likely the Marastruck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. You saw how he ended up. Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. They were disciples of the Abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. The Seat of Divine Foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status before the situation reaches a point of no return. If you come across any similar clues about the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the Seat of Divine Foresight. These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly what we require.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent. Your work will not be in vain. The Seat of Divine Foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts. I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals are taking advantage of the current chaos to lure in Outworlders around Exalting Sanctum. Maybe you could start there? We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. They provided us with a rough idea of the situation. Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. We lost contact with the agent. I suspect he was discovered. You are a fresh face in the Lafu, and an Outworlder. I would feel more at ease if I could leave this matter with you.
Okay. I gotta go up. Oh, I can go right here.
I don't believe in
Your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Seeing you makes my head ache. What's that supposed to mean? Sorry, don't blame me for being blunt. I'm a healer and your symptoms are clear as day. My initial diagnosis is that your time is quickly running out. This isn't the hubris of yet another long-life species, but even by short-lived species standards, you've already gone 1 foot in the grave. Is it really that serious? It's really that serious. You should trust me. However, I also got some good news for you. You're lucky to have met me, because it's not too late. You can still have a long life, 100, 200, even 1,000 years. There's hope for you. You just have to make a purchase of longevity supplements from Nutri-Treasures. And you will live forever just like the Shinjo people. Everyone who uses this loves it. What do you say? Want to learn more? The Ambrosial Arbor is growing again. Yep, saw it. Speaking of which, would you like a jar of Ambrosial Armor Ointment? Okay, he's just a seller. The Xianzhou people's health is rapidly deteriorated since the regrowth of the arbor, so I had to bend the race laws a little bit so I could start hawking my Ambrosial Arbor Ointment. Pre-order now for just 300 Drales. You don't want to miss out. You don't have it at the moment? If I don't, does that mean that you don't want it? There are plenty of people queuing up for it. Just let it go if you don't want it.
It's a good thing you met me now. It's still not too late.
I don't have any Nutri-Treasures products on me right now, but you can ask anything you want. Famous products like an amnesiac medication therapy device are also reliable that you could buy them with your eyes closed. What's an amnesiac medication therapy device? You must have heard about how the Shinjo people suffer from the curse of Mara, but very few people know that there's actually a cure for it. The 10 Lords Commission will never admit it, so it's up to people like me to spread the word. The root cause behind Mara Struck is the excessive collection of meaningless memories. Hatred, heart, and irascibility are all unnecessary memories and emotions that are the main culprit of becoming Mara-struck. With this amnesiac medication therapy device, you can forget all those excessive negative emotions and liberate your soul for just from all these burdens. You too can achieve the goal of living out a long life. But I don't have any symptoms of being Mara-struck. You may not be Mara-struck, but everyday worries definitely plague you. Our products are designed for use throughout the whole cosmos, and anyone can use them. Are you sure there's no tricks involved here at all? Please don't say that. We never engage with sham advertising. We've hired testing officers to conduct rigorous product testings before we launch anything. 200 years after testing our product, they're still going strong and in great spirits. Don't delay. Aren't you Outwarders all coming to the Xianzhou Lafu with the express purpose of extending your life? Are your testing officers all long-lived species? Do you enjoy calling people out? If they are, only long-lived species can really understand longevity. After using the product, our testing officers have all claimed to feel they could live 200 extra years. That's really qualitative data, and if you don't believe me, just go ask them. Forget it, maybe next time. Alright, you can get back to your business then. I shall be here should you ever need to help placing an order. Okay, that guy's different.
Cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
Why didn't he come by today? Unless he's already been transferred to another jurisdiction. What are you waiting for? An orderly from the Alchemy Commission. We have never should have even met, but for an ill-fated moment that brought us together. But don't get the wrong idea, we don't have anything strange going on between us. It's just, haven't had a chance to see him in a long time. I can't help but feel a little bit lonely. Without him, my entire future feels empty. If things keep on like this, what's the point of me showing up to work again? But then again, if I don't show up, I'll be cut off from him entirely, and I'm afraid I'll never get the chance to see him again. I'm so anxious. The Ambrosial Arbor is growing again. That can't be a good omen. The Lofu has been ravaged by disorder recently. Everyone thinks that the Cloud Knights are capable of solving every problem under the sun, no matter how great or small. But the Ambrosial Arbor's growth doesn't fall within the scope of operations for the Cloud Knights. I'm not sure if the Master Diviner has foreseen this. I'm thinking probably not. Sorry, dude.
Why didn't he come by today?
Go ahead, it's just that I'm a little distracted with matters of the heart, so I might take a moment to answer. What do you do for a living? I'm just a lowly merchant who usually wanders the streets of the exalting Sacred hawking my goods. Sometimes I'll sit down if I find a busy place and sell from there. We're all self-employed in this line of work, and I don't make much really. Much at all. Just enough to eat. There's no fixed daily income. And we're always squabbling with the Alchemy Commission for this and that. It's a tough life. Why are you always squabbling with them about things? You might not be aware of it, but you need a permit to sell goods in the exalted sanctum. Not just anyone can do it. Despite the Alchemy Commission's allowing traveling traders like us, they regulate us to specified places and don't let us venture out beyond. And as for the place they assigned me, well, it was so deserted that I haven't even had time to feed the pigeons. I have to take the initiative and run all over the place just to make a living. Naturally, I can't let the Alchemy Commission catch me while I'm doing this, otherwise I'll be fined, if I'm lucky. Or I could even lose my license, and then it'll be even harder to do business. So, what exactly is going on? There's an old sitting aboard the Jianzhou. A match in ability is a match made in heaven. I've been pitting my wits and courage against this orderly for 2 centuries, but we've never been able to determine who the winner is. Growing to appreciate one another is nothing short of inevitable. And what's the name of him? I think his name is Gongda. Actually, he never used to work for this jurisdiction. He was transferred over for some reason about 200 years ago. That's when our fates became intertwined. The first time I laid eyes on him, I knew he was no ordinary orderly. He really is one of a kind. All the other orderlies basically turn a blind eye to me, but he's different. He always looks so casual, as if he didn't care about his job in the slightest. Be that as it may, but he saw me, he suddenly spared no effort in getting me back to the Alchemy Commission. I get it, he's a natural predator, a natural fighter. All this inspired me to grow competitive. I vowed to Rainbow Arbiter that I would definitely be the winner in this little cat and mouse game of his. Never thought this game would last for 200 years. We've been going at it the whole time, but we both enjoyed it. We both knew we had a special connection with each other. But it's a real pity. Haven't seen him in the past few days. Where could he have gotten to? Don't tell me he found a better rival than me. I'm so sad. Nah. Okay. Okay, that's this guy. So I need to find the person that's here.
You'd be a tool to miss a tile in the pool.
Oh, vending machine. Okay. So... that guy's definitely suspicious, but I don't think that's the person. Hmm.
You'd be a tool to miss a tile in the pool.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Need your extractor cleaned and your star...
I don't believe in ghosts.
Okay, I don't know where the last one is. And honestly, I don't even know if this is something I actually need to do, or if it's just some, extra. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go find March and start this up.
When the Master Diviner gets back, are you ready? When the Master Diviner... Are you ready?
Master Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now.
He tell us the whole truth this time.
Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult?
Is this a segue to us joining the fray?
Sharp as always. I knew we'd spent too long around the Master Diviner. Now we're predicting the future. Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge?
No.
Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there. Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me. After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the Arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the Arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
The smoke can't affect us?
Indeed. This demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The Ambrosial Arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou Alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jingyuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality, one step at a time.
This is the only way?
Rather, only this way leads to the known best result. If we can afford to choose, then none would choose to leap off a cliff. Besides, this is not my decision alone. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Okay, and we'll stop an ad break right there. Ah. So this is quite interesting. I mean, I still think that the Trailblazer is somehow, or the main character is somehow connected to the Trailblaze. I don't know how, like reincarnation or... an inhibitor or something, or inheritor? Like, well... like someone else who I can't say just now because it's kind of spoilers, I think. But considering he's already been released as a character, it's not really spoilers. Okay. We should be done with ad. So let's get back into it.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
Oh, this is a elevator. Like, where's the down? Oh goody, there are people in there. Fun.
Wait, Miss Ting-Yun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the Crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Ting-Yun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
Spring forth.
For the Divine.
Okay, I didn't know I had that.
Spring forth.
Wait! We still haven't doused the burners!
Oh, these things?
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
Not
Okay,
thin
all of
enough.
them?
We need to hurry.
Wait! We still haven't doused the burn.
Okay. I thought all of them got done. They're all down. Yes?
Turn it off! Why did you turn it on?
Because you said we need to turn it off, and I don't know if it's off. This one. Okay, now can we go?
Yay, we did it! Can't see the smoke anymore.
Excellent. I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Don Shu. It's you.
you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended. Nor did we witness its miracles. But we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice.
Okay.
Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
Free will. I'm on guard.
Leave it to me.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Another
the
journey
dice have been kept. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Lance at the ready. Watch your head. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
It's on me.
Let's begin.
No dirty tricks, all right?
We know nothing of the weight behind this. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Okay.
Spend freely.
I'm on guard.
Leave it. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Stand down.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Free will, or was it fate? Huh.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Another journey begins. Lance at the ready.
It's on me.
Free will, or was it fate?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Just for bliss.
You know nothing of the weight behind. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Watch your head. I weep for the departed. It sleeps not far.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Another journey begins. Still waters uplift.
Let's begin.
Sure, I'll play along.
Dang it.
Just for bliss.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Still waters uplift.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
You know nothing of the weight behind. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Sure, I'll play along.
Free will, or was it fate? Just for bliss. I weep for the departed. It sleeps not far. It's time. Again.
Hedge your bet.
Still waters uplift. Lance at the ready.
Stand down.
All will eventually realize
Well,
Spend freely.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze. Lance forward! Lost it all. Lance at the ready.
Leave it to me. Let's begin. Stand down. Fine. You know nothing of the weight behind. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
Leave it to me.
I have to keep going.
okay. Let's try this again.
Lance at the ready.
Watch your head. Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
I'm on guard.
Let's begin.
Stand down.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Another journey begins.
Leave it to me.
Watch your head.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I hit the mark. Spend freely.
Let's begin.
Stand down.
No dirty tricks on it. It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Destined for bliss. It's time. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Free will, or was it... Lance at the ready.
Leave it to me.
Stand down.
I weep for the departed. It's the still waters uplift. I'm on guard.
Watch your head.
You know nothing of the weight behind. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Another journey begins. Destined for bliss.
Let's begin.
No dirty tricks, all right. It's on me.
Lance at the ready. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Leave it to me.
Watch your head. Spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust.
I'll get rid of her lackey first.
I'm on guard.
Let's begin. Stand down.
I weep for the departed. It is your fault.
I hit the mark. It's on me.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
No dirty tricks.
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Free will, or was it fate?
Destined for oblivion.
Leave it to me.
Stand down.
Watch your head. Hedge your bets. It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Still water. Lance at the ready.
Spend freely.
Another journey begins.
Destined for oblivion.
Stand down.
It's on me.
Still water.
Watch your head.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I'm on guard.
Sure, I'll spend freely. Destined for oblivion.
Let's begin.
Stand down.
You know nothing of the weight beyond. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Free will, I weep for the departed.
Whoops.
This is the fall. Still water. It's time.
Leave it to me.
Spend freely. Destined for oblivion.
Why? She said. The Ambrosial Arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that. Pantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction.
Tinga?
Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely destruction.
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself.
What now?
Lord Ravager.
It's on me. Another dice have been cast. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Destruction.
Mrs. Immune, is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Hedge play along. It's on me.
I'm on guard.
You know nothing of the weight. Be survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Spend freely.
I weep for the departed. It gives no fall. Destined for oblivion.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Still waters of oblivion.
It's time.
No dirty tricks, all right. Again. Hedge your bets.
Free will or what destined for oblivion.
Let's begin.
Sure, I'll play along.
You are fortunate that Sephiroth and Supernova never set their gaze upon Cienzo. They have no thought of destruction. Since that stubborn general forced me to take center stage, I returned Ashura's. My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to take it off. I'm sure my friends will be happy to entertain.
Free will or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Leave it to me. You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I hit the mark.
Another journey begins.
Let's begin.
It's on me.
Still waters of oblivion.
Stand down.
Spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Destined for oblivion.
No dirty tricks.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
I weep for the departed. It gives no fall.
I hit the mark. It's on me.
Leave it to me.
Stand down.
Spend freely.
Getting some shields up because I'm gonna need them.
Lance at the
You
ready.
know nothing of the weight behind this power. Survive or be destroyed. There is no
Hiccups.
other choice.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Free will or
Been
was it
cast.
fate?
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Time for some hardship.
I'm on guard.
Spend freely.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Another journey begins.
There we go.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along?
Now I can freaking ad break. Oh, that was intense. Holy shit. Hmm. Mm. Okay. Sorry. Alright, ad break over, so let's pop back on in.
And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
Mr. Yang?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other Nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
That's to say, Ting Yun.
You're saying that the real Ting Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a star skiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve. Let's make haste.
Right behind you.
That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
About Ting
It
Yun.
all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Ting Yun was behaving strangely. She was fascinated with the Abundance's creations.
Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, It's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the commission. We'll have to let the Cloud Knights get to the bottom of what happened to the real Ting Yun. As for the Ting Yun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into her trap.
About Scale Gorge
It
Waterscape.
is a delve governed by the Vidyadhara. Supposedly an ancient oceanic region transferred from the Vidyadhara home planet. After the Ambrosial Arbor was broken in two during the war, its roots were left gnarled and broken. Yet it never died. The Alliance decided to seal the arbor within Scale Gorge Waterscape, entrust it to the High Elders of the Vidyadhara, and rely on the power of long scions to constrain it. It has been so long. No one knows whether the seal remains. Even if it does, I doubt it will hinder that spectral Lord Ravager.
Where's Jing
I
Yuan?
reported the current situation to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the General.
Time is of the essence. Let's go. A while ago.
This is...
Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
The Cloud Knights about us to go with them. Your homeland's got some really big crucibles.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
Okay. Okay, so I go back to here to get... Okay. Okay. So, I'm sorry, but I'm just a little bit tired from today, so I think I'm just gonna call it here. We did get some storyline done, and we got through some bosses, so I'd say that's pretty good. So thank you everyone so much for coming in. I will be doing one more stream tomorrow before I have to stop until next Friday. Or until Friday. But anyways, thank you all so much for coming in. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.